Hey there, car lovers. Welcome back to the channel where we turn everyday objects into car care magic. Today's episode, it's all about 10 car hacks you didn't know you needed. And I promise, some of these are gonna sound straight up bizarre. We're starting with one of the weirdest tricks I've ever tried, rubbing an apple on your windshield. Yes, I know, you're probably thinking, why would I smear fruit juice on my car? Have you lost your mind? But once you see what happens when it rains, you might keep an apple in your glove box from now on. These aren't just random TikTok stunts. I've tested them myself and they actually work. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's jump into the first one.
All right, let's talk about the apple trick. Apples contain natural sugars and mild acids, mainly malic acid, that create a thin, invisible layer on your windshield. This layer makes water bead up and slide right off instead of smearing. Think of it like a budget-friendly Rain X you can eat afterward. Well, maybe not after it's been on your car. How to do it. 1. Slice a fresh apple in half. Red or green doesn't matter, though green apples are a bit more acidic. 2. Make sure your windshield is clean and dry. 3. Rub the cut side over the glass using slow, overlapping circles. 4. Let it sit for about 2 minutes. 5. Take a clean, dry microfiber cloth and gently buff it. Real life scenario. Let's say you're about to drive and the weather forecast says light showers. You don't have time to wax the glass or buy a fancy product. You grab an apple from your kitchen, rub it on the windshield, and suddenly, boom, instant water repellency. Extra tip. This lasts for around 1 day depending on rain and wiper usage, so it's not permanent, but it's perfect as a quick, no-cost fix.
Hack number 2, toothpaste for headlight clarity. Foggy headlights are more than just ugly. They actually cut down your nighttime visibility by as much as 50%, and the fix might be sitting right in your bathroom. Toothpaste. Why it works? Toothpaste contains gentle abrasives, the same ones that polish your teeth. They're strong enough to remove the oxidation layer on plastic headlights without scratching the surface. How to do it? Squeeze a small amount of plain white toothpaste, no gel, no fancy colors, onto a soft, damp cloth. Rub in small circular motions for 2 to 3 minutes. You'll feel a bit of resistance at first. That's the oxidation coming off. Wipe clean with water and a separate cloth. Bonus tip, once clean, apply a coat of car wax to protect from UV damage. If you skip this, the cloudiness will return in a month or 2. I once did this on a friend's old Honda Civic. He thought I had swapped his headlights for new ones. That's how dramatic the difference can be.
Hack number 3, sock plus cat litter equals fog-free windows. This one is perfect for people in damp or cold climates. If your windows keep fogging up overnight, you've got too much moisture inside the car. Enter the sock and cat litter trick. How to do it? Grab a clean sock, thick, not full of holes. Fill it with silica-based cat litter. This type absorbs moisture like crazy. Tie the open end and toss it under your seat or on the dashboard. Why it works? Silica litter pulls water vapor out of the air, meaning less condensation forms on your glass. It's like having a mini dehumidifier that costs less than $5. I keep one in my car all winter. It also stops your car from smelling musty. And unlike those fog sprays, you don't need to reapply every week.
Hack number 4, olive oil for dashboard shine. You don't need to spend $15 on a bottle of premium dashboard conditioner. Your kitchen's olive oil can do the same job, with a nice subtle scent too. How to do it? 1. Put 1 teaspoon of olive oil on a soft microfiber cloth. 2. Gently rub it over your dashboard, plastic trims, and even door panels. Why it works? Olive oil is a natural conditioner that restores lost oils in plastic, preventing it from drying, fading, or cracking. Warning, don't overdo it. Too much will make the surface greasy and attract dust, and never use it on the steering wheel or pedals. Slippery surfaces there are dangerous. It's one of those little hacks that makes your car look like you just detailed it.
Hack number 5, nail polish for chip repair. Ever notice a little paint chip on your hood and think, I'll fix it later? Well, later often means rust. Clear nail polish can buy you time. How to do it? 1.
Clean the chip with soapy water and dry it. 2. Brush on a thin layer of clear nail polish. 3. Let it dry for about 10 minutes before driving. Why it works? It seals the exposed metal, blocking moisture and road salt from getting in. Story: I once used this trick on a small rock chip during a road trip. When I got home 2 weeks later, it was still sealed and no rust had started. Perfect as a temporary band-aid until a professional touch-up.
Hack number 6, rubber band phone mount. Need to check Google Maps but forgot your phone mount? You can make one in seconds with a thick rubber band. How to do it? Loop the band around the vent blade. Pull it over the phone so it's snug against the vent. Why it works? It holds your phone upright without blocking your view. Just make sure the band is tight and your phone's weight won't pull the vent down. I used this hack in a rental car once, and the Uber driver who picked me up later actually kept using it after I showed him. Simple, zero cost, and works in any car.
Hack number 7, cooking spray for bug protection. Bug splatter on the front of your car can bake in under the sun and become nearly impossible to clean. Here's how to prevent it. How to do it. Lightly spray cooking oil, like canola, on your bumper, grill, and mirrors before a long drive. Wipe the excess with a cloth so it's just a thin coating. Why it works? The oil creates a slippery surface so bugs don't stick as hard, and what does stick can be rinsed off with water. I do this every summer before highway trips. It saved me hours of scrubbing.
Hack number 8, hand sanitizer to unfreeze locks. In winter, frozen locks can leave you standing outside in the cold, key in hand, wondering where it all went wrong. Hand sanitizer is your emergency thaw. How to do it? Put a generous amount of sanitizer on your key. Then, insert and gently move it inside the lock. Why it works? The alcohol melts the ice almost instantly. Plus, most people already carry sanitizer in their bag or glove box now. Quick, cheap, and it doubles as hand cleaner after you've been messing with your car. Hack number 9, dryer sheets for a fresh-smelling car. If your car smells like last week's takeout, dryer sheets are your secret weapon. How to do it? Slide a few under the seats or into the cabin air filter slot. Why it works? Every time air passes over them, they release that fresh laundry scent. They also neutralize some bad odors instead of just masking them. Bonus, they're way cheaper than store-bought car fresheners and last longer too.
Hack number 10, pool noodle garage protector. If you park in a tight garage, one careless door swing can mean a dent or chip. A pool noodle is the cheapest insurance you'll ever buy. How to do it? Cut a pool noodle in half lengthwise. Mount it to the wall at the height where your car door edge meets. Now, if your door swings too far, it hits the soft foam instead of concrete. Works great for both cars if you share a garage. And that's it. 10 weird, wonderful, and wallet-friendly car hacks. From turning fruit into a rain repellent to using a pool noodle for door protection, these tricks are proof that you don't need a big budget to take care of your ride. Which hack are you going to try first? Drop a comment below and tell me. And if you've got your own secret car tip, share it with the community. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next batch of unusual but genius car tips. Thanks for watching and drive safe out there.